Hi there. Today we decided that we would chat a little bit about meditation. Many of you have asked me, how do I start my practice? How do I start my day? Do I do anything special before I do a reading? The truth of the matter is I really don't do anything particular to start a reading or before I do a session. But I wanted to share my, tip about meditation. Meditation does not have to be anything sophisticated or anything complicated. Meditation simply means allowing your mind and your soul to travel freely, to go where you normally doesn't go. It's not something that you need to force. It's not something that you need to experience. Meditation, like everything else, is not one size fits all. So for me, meditation is doing something that is repetitive, that allows your mind to go to nowhere, Neverland. Some people call it La La Land. For me, meditation happens when I'm creating. For some of us, creating is cooking, gardening, taking a walk. Even when you drive, you technically are meditating because it's such an automatic act that you don't really think a lot about what you're doing. Now, I want to be clear. I do not encourage meditation while you drive because I prefer you keep an eye on the road. But my favorite form of a meditation is sewing. When I'm sewing, I'm creating. When I'm creating, I do think about what I'm making or who I'm making it for, but it doesn't require a lot of attention. I've done it for so long that it's second nature. And that is really what you want to do. Something that is so obvious, so simple, that does not, take you away from anything, from the releasing your mind, the releasing and letting go. So like I will share with you, I created this cute little mask for a young lady who's going to prom. So when I started the process, for me, it was like, okay, I know where she's going. I know what color dress she's wearing. And then it was like, let's go. Now, I've been making these masks for over a year. So the pattern is very familiar to me. What changes is the color, the fabric, in this case, adding a little bit of a sparkle. But again, it's automatic. So while I'm sewing, my mind is going. And like today, I had a cute chit chat with my dad, who's in spirit. And he was like, hey, what about you teaching people how to meditate? And I'm like, Papa, it takes too long to explain. And he goes real quick. So, have you ever noticed when you're cooking, that is that inspiration, that is that joy. So meditation is doing something that you enjoy, that does not require a lot of attention, that you do on second, like on pilot, second mode. You're not sitting there thinking too much. My suggestion is always take yourself to a happy place, a happy memory. Because what we do when we meditate is we elevate. And as you elevate in your body, as you elevate in your soul, as you elevate in your mind, you are releasing, serotonin. You are in a happy spot. And so your soul, your mind will connect to those in spirit, but will also connect to your angels, archangels. Some of us meditate with intention. If you want to receive a message, then you sit there and you ask someone in particular to come through in that meditation. So before you start cooking, before you start painting, before you start gardening, just invite. Say, hey, Dad, hey, Mom, hey, Grandma, your spouse, whomever, even your angels, your archangels, your guide. Simply invite them in. Don't force them in. Invite them. And then go with the flow. What you feel, what you hear, what you're sensing is what it is. Don't try to make anything other than this is what it is. Some people ask me, how do I know that it's not me making it up? Daydreaming is a wonderful thing to do because when you daydream, you are trusting. You're trusting that your heart, your soul sees something bigger than your mind does. So daydream, allow yourself to go. Don't, sit there and figure it out. What incense should I be burning? What room should I be getting? What light should I be having? Just do something that, that is fun for you. And then let me know how it works. See you soon.